Kabod, in honor of Sandy, we're going to start again from the bottom of Kaf Hei Amud Bet. Siman Matkas. Refuah Shlema of Moshe ben Evelyn. Rabbi Tarfon Omer, Rabbi Tarfon says, Ezu Ashir. Now we're going to start from the bottom. Tanya Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar Omer. En Madlikim Betzori. Thank you. You're not allowed to light with Tzori. My ta'ama, what's the reason? Amar Rabba mitoch sherecho nodef gezerah Hashem yistapek memenu. Rabba says because the tzori smells so good, we're afraid maybe you're going to take some from it. Rashi, v'tanya betosefta hanoten shemen laner. If you have a ner that's burning and you pour oil into it, hayav mishum av'ir. You're hayav for lighting a fire because that oil that you're putting in is going to burn. V'mistapek, if you take oil out of a fire, hayav mishum mechabez, hayav for putting it out, even though the fire it's going to burn later. It's hayav mishum mechabez. So now, if you have this this ner, it's burning the tzori, smells fantastic. It's like a scented candle, right? And you take out some of the tzori to put on your perfume. Now you think you just got some perfume. It wasn't on fire, but you chayav mishum mechabeh. So according to Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar, you're not allowed to light with tzori. Seems like that's the halakha too. Okay. Mitoch sherecho nodef gezerah Hashem yistapek mimenu. Amar le'abaye le'mamor mipnei shehu af. Rashi. V'nidbak, it like evaporates, or it's I don't know. It's like it's very I don't know how to translate af, but it sort of vaporizes and it sticks. Rashi v'nidbak bekotlei habayit. It sticks to the walls of the house. Umadlik et habayit. It's dangerous. The whole house could go on fire. Hada ve'od kamar. Two reasons. Hada, one reason, mipnei shehu af. Ve'od, the second reason, gezerah Hashem yistapek mimenu. It could be there's a nafka mina. It could be there's a nafka mina. If you light outside, there's no problem of that. Let's say he's eating outside in the hatzer. So he lights with tzori. There's no problem of af, there's no walls. But gezerah Hashem yistapek mimenu there is. Ve'od gezerah Hashem yistapek mimenu. Now the Gemara tells a interesting story, very tragic story. Ha'i hamta. There was a mother-in-law. What? Another one? Same story. This is the same mother-in-law. Hahi hamta. There was one mother-in-law. The havis iniyat le'lekalta. Now you think today the daughter-in-law is going to be smarter. The havis iniyat le'lekalta. She hated her daughter-in-law. Amra la. She told the zil ikshit b'mishcha de afarsema. Go adorn yourself with a farsimon oil. Azla ikshit. She went and she put it on. Ki atat. When she came. Amra la, she told the zil itli sharga, go light the candles. Azla itla sharga, she went and she lit the candles. In pahbanura, the fire blew onto her. Ve'achalta, and it burnt her. Very tragic. Midalat haaretz. Yeah. Umidalat haaretz, heshir nevuzaradan, rav tabachim lekormim ulyogvim. After the Hurban of the Bayit Rishon, so Nevuzaradan was Nebuchadnezzar's chief of staff. So they left some people in Eretz Israel. So it says, from the poorer people, from the lower class people, they left in Eretz Israel. Lekormim ulyogvim. So lechaora korem is milashon kerem, to have wine. Yogev also lechaora is a yekev. Look at Rashi. Kormim lashon me'asefim, kemo kormim alav et hakelim, lekamam beperek Rabbi Akiva, al yogvim lashon yekavim. Right? It's a lashon of a yekev, of a vat, the yekev of the grapes. But the Gemara, for some reason, understands that it's not talking about a regular grapes. Kanere, Nebuchadnezzar wasn't leaving people because he had Rahmanut on Eretz Israel, and he wanted it to be settled. He didn't really care for that. The reason why he left him there, Tani Rav Yosef, Elu melakete afarsemon me'engedi. Engedi is mefursam, that a farsemon grows over there, right? ve'ad ramata. So the kormim are the people that gathered a farsimon. Because Nebuchadnezzar wanted a farsimon, so he left the people there because this was a valuable asset for him. He wanted to get it. Yogvim, who are the Yogvim? Elu tzayadeh halazon. Those are those that they collected hilazon. Hilazon is the snail that they use to make techelet. Techelet is also a very valuable commodity, and it's not available in other places. So for those reasons, he left them. Misulamot shel tzur ve'ad haifa, because he wanted to get them. He wants those resources for him. Yeah, look at Rashi. Lashon yekavim she'otzrim upotzim et hilazon. You have to pop the hilazon open. L'hotzi et damo kedamrin beperek lagadol. V'nihan levuzaradan lelevushe hamelech. So he wanted the besamim for his wives, and he wanted the for his mother-in-law, and he wanted the techelet for the clothes of the king. He's not going to lose a valuable source of techelet, but not because he cared about the people, not because he cared about the land. Tanu Rabbanan, en madlikin betevel tameh. You're not allowed to light with tevel tameh. Tiruma, if it's tameh, you're allowed to light with it, right? Because we said in natati lecha mishmeret tirumotai, even though it's tameh, you're allowed to use it. Ubishat hanaa, ubishat biurot tehenem mimenu, like we learned yesterday. So tevel is stuff that grew that nobody took terumah from. So lechaora, you would say the worst tevel could be is like terumah that's tameh. And what's the problem with tevel? You didn't take the terumah out. So the worst that could be is like this terumah in it. Right? En madlikim betevel tameh. No, tevel that's tameh you can't light with. Behold, you can't do it on weekdays. En tzarich lumad b'Shabbat. Kayotzebo, a similar thing that we say you can't do on weekdays and even on Shabbat. En madlikim beneft lavan. You're not allowed to light with white kerosene. Behol on weekdays. Ve'en tzarich lumad b'Shabbat. What? Yeah. But I guess they don't usually light candles with it. That's not a kerosene. That's a different type. I don't know. It's a different type of oil. I know, and you use it with those stringy things, right? Yeah, and you can put colors in it.
No, but it burns better than it burns.
It burns very well. Yeah. I don't know if it's a kerosene. I don't know what it is. But over there they have a system where it's not dangerous. Over here Bishlama neft lavan. I know why you can't light with the neft lavan on weekdays. Because again, it vaporizes and it's dangerous. The whole house could go on fire. Aval tevel tameh, my ta'ama. Why can't you light with tevel tameh? Amar kera va'ani hine natati lecha mishmeret tirumotai. I gave you the watchings of my tirumot. And like we said yesterday, b'shtei tirumot hakatuv medaber. The Torah is talking about two tirumot. Ahat tirumah tehorai. You have the Kohen has the right to use tirumah when it's tahor. The ahat tirumah temeah. And the second one is tirumah that's tameh. Ma tirumah tehora. When you eat it. Lo en lechaba el mishat harama va'elach. The Kohen is only allowed to use it after it's separated. Right? We don't say that a Kohen can eat tevel. Why? Because maximum all it has in it is terumah. I'm a Kohen, I can eat terumah, so I can eat tevel. We don't say that. Even a Kohen who eats tevel is chayav mitabi de shamayim. Because you have it after it's separated. Ma terumah tehora. En lechaba ela mishat harama va'elach. Just like terumah when it's tahor. You only allowed to use it after it's separated. Look at Nashi. Ma terumah tehora shi la'achila, which is edible. En lechaba el mishat harama va'elchu mikam mehachi asira, before that it's asur. Share tevel b'mita le'ochla. Tevel is b'mita b'dei shamayim to those that eat it. Af terumah teme'ah af al pi she'en ata ochla, even though you're not eating it. Ela masika, you're burning it. Asur lahasiko b'tevlo, you can't burn it when it's tevel. Af terumah teme'ah en lechaba ela mishat harama va'elach. You can only use it when it's after it's separated. Gufa. So that's why you can't burn tevel tameh. Period. Gufa. So what do you have? You have two options. You could either separate the teruma mineube, and then you'll have teruma teme'ah and cholin teme'im, or you could separate teruma b'tahara on the tevel tameh. Take from a different batch.
Even the Kohen's have mitah?
Yes, tevel. Tevel has been mitah for everybody. Gufa Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar Omer. Now, Gufa Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar Omer. En madlikim betzori. Well, he said before, you can't lie with tzori with shemen afar simon. V'chen haya Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar Omer. Tzori eno ela sheraf. It sounds familiar. Sheraf, we're missing hanotef, right? Sheraf me'aseh ketaf. It's the sap that comes from the ketaf trees, right? Ketaf, Rashi says, is prunil, so wild prune, wild plum. Rabbi Yishmael Omer, kol hayotze min ha'etz em madlikim bo. Anything that comes out of a tree, as opposed to a fruit, you can't light with. Rabbi Yishmael ben Berakah Omer, em madlikin ela biyotze min ha'pri. You can only light with stuff that comes out of fruits. Rashi, la'afuke shemen dagim ve'itran ve'tzori. So the Tana Kama that says, en kol hayotze min ha'etz, he's saying what you can't light with. You can't light with yotze min ha'etz. But maybe something that comes from the shemen dagim, maybe it's okay. Then comes along Rabbi Yishmael and he says, en madlikim ela yotze min ha'pri. So therefore even shemen dagim is no good.
It's good.
No. The yotze min ha'etz, that means from the wood, Jack. Right? The tshera, tzori, is notef me'atzeh ha'ketaf. They slice the tree and the sap comes out. That's not coming out of the pri. It's coming out of the tree. That's no good. But he didn't say anything about yotze min ha'basar. He didn't say anything about yotze min ha'dagim. Those are okay. Comes Rabbi Yishmael ben Berakah and he says, em madlikim ele biyotze min ha'pri. Olives, sumsumin. Those are perot. With those you could use. Shemen dagim, you can't use. Rabbi Tarfon Omer, madlikin, el b'shemen zayit bilvad. Rabbi Tarfon says, what are you playing around for? There's one thing that lights the best. That's shemen zayit. Let everybody light with shemen zayit. This way will be mahmir, and nobody will come to be matei taner. It lights the best.
You make za'atar from it, everything.
Yeah, well, we don't mind you make za'atar with the stuff that's in the candle. Right? Amad Rabbi Yohanan ben Nuri al Aglav. Ve'amar. Vitarfon. You can't say that. Ma ya'asu anshe Bavel. She'en lahem ela shemen shumshumin. It doesn't grow there. Zetim don't grow there. Uma ya'asu anshe Madai. She'en lahem ela shemen egozim. Uma ya'asu anshe Alexandria. She'en lahem ela shemen senonot. Uma ya'asu anshe Kapotkia. שאין להם לא כך ולא כך אלא נפט. אלא אין לך אלא מה שאמרו חכמים אין מדליקין. The only things you're not light with are the stuff that the Chachamim said because בכלל they don't flow. ומדליקים בשמן דגים ובעטרן. You could light with שמן דגים and with עטרן. רבי שמעון שזורי אומר, מדליקים בשמן פקועות ובנפט. What's paku'ot? Did we have paku'ot before? What was paku'ot? That was on the Mishnah probably. Rashi says paku'ot dala'at midbari. It's a type of kusa. Right? B'shem and paku'ot uvneft. Right, neft we said is neft is pesolta de zifta, some sort of kerosene. Sumchus omer, kol hayotze min habasar em madlikim bo. Anything that comes from animals, from meat, you can't light with. Ela b'shemen dagim, only with fish oil. Sumchus. So let's see Rashi until now. Rashi says, אין לך אלא מה שאמרו חכמים הם מדליקים בו, בהן כגון פסולי שמנים דמתניתין. ומדליקים בשמן דגים, ואף על גב דדמי לחלב, ve'enu yotze miperi. Ube'itran af al gav de mizefet ka'ati. So even things that are close to pesulim are okay. So now the Gemara asks, Sumchus who says that madlikim b'shemen dagim hainu tanakama, Rashi, Rabbi Yochanan ben Nuri, tepasil kol anach de matnitim. He's posel all the items in the Mishnah. V'chelev imne behadayu. Chelev you're not allowed. Dehu yotze min basar. V'achshar, and in the Mishnah it says you're allowed to light with shemen dagim. Chelev is asur, shemen dagim is mutar, and that's what Rabbi Yochanan ben Nuri said. And l'chaura, that's what Sumchu says. Sumchu says, kol hayotze min basar is chelev em madlikim bo. Shemen dagim is okay. He also holds like that. Sumchus hainu tanakama. Ika benayhu de Rav Bruna amarav velo misayme. The difference between them is Rav Bruna amarav. What did Rav Bruna amarav say? Remember, Jack? Anyone remember what Rav Bruna said? Chelev mehutach. What's chelev mehutach? Is melted fat. But what did Rav Bruna say? And you added oil to it. And the Bruna said that's a gezerah because really melted fat works. Right? So therefore, the mahloki between Sumchus and Rabbi Yochanan ben Nuri is Rav Bruna's case. When you have a shemen that's a gezerah, like chelev mehutach, right? And you added good oil to it. Do I let you light with that or not? One of them holds yes, one of them holds no. Velo misaymi. And we don't know who holds what. Look in Rashi. Ika benayo de Rav Bruna, de amar tzarich latet letocho shemen kolshu. You have to put a little bit of oil. Inami de achshar chelev mehutach beta'arovet shemen kolshu. Rashi goes, the amar Rav Bruna says you have to put a little shemen into it. Rav Bruna said you have to put meaning you're saying you can light with shemen dagim. Rashi's learning that shemen dagim is what? Is kirveh dagim mehutachim, is the insides of the fish that's melted. Rashi says that shemen dagim. According to Rav Bruna, you can't light with that plain. You have to add a little bit of oil to it, right? So when Sumchu says umadlikim b'shemen dagim, and the Mishnah says madlikim b'shemen dagim, right? Sumchus is holding. One of them is holding the amar tzarich lated letocho shemen kolshu. So one of them holds you have to add shemen, one holds you don't. That's one shot. Inami, the achshar chelev meutach beta'arovet shemen. Rav Bruna also says you can put chelev with ta'arovet shemen. Hal mehanach tana'eh, one of these tanaim savar lid Rav Bruna by chelev nitar beta'arovet, but shemen dagim doesn't even need ta'arovet shemen. V'had savar, and one holds shemen dagim al yedei ta'arovet. Shemen dagim is mutar with ta'arovet, but chelev not even with a ta'arovet. Why? Because the Mishnah says chelev is no good, right? The Mishnah says chelev is no good, chelev mehutach, and shemen dagim is good. So the problem is that Rav Bruna seemed to say that chelev mehutach and kirveh dagim are the same. Right? They're both good with a little bit of shemen, and they're both not good without it. So now, but if I can't say that because the Mishnah says chelev is good, and shemen dagim. Sorry, the Mishnah says chelev is no good, and shemen dagim is good. So how could you say that it's the same? So Rashi is forced to split Rav Bruna and to make up like a new third shita that one of these Tanaim hold that if you have a chelev dagim, even without shemen dagim, even without shemen, it's good, but chelev is good with shemen. Right? Chelev needs. So the Mishnah is talking without. Shemen dagim is good without. And the Mishnah is talking without, that's why chelev is no good. But if you would put shemen in, the chelev is no good. Or you say that the Mishnah is talking with putting shemen in, and chelev is not good even with shemen, and shemen dagim is good with it. But it's a problem because that's bichlal not what Rav Bruna says. That's why Tosfot doesn't like it. Look in Tosfot. Ike benayo de Rav Bruna pirish bekuntris. Rashi said the haminayo savar chelev mehutach is mutar with ta'arovet. Aval shemen dagim afilu be'enei is okay. V'chad savar one holds shemen dagim is mutar with ta'arovet bechelev klal klalo. V'hashda tarvayu lo savri b'kula milta kirabrona. Nobody holds like Rav Brona. Everybody holds a little bit of him. V'lo mashmahachi, meaning Ike benau de Rav Brona that I hold of this half and you hold of that half. Or, that's not what usually Ike benau de Rav Brona is. I hold like him, you don't. Not I hold a half and you hold a half. Ubekuntres dahik lefaresh. Why did Rashi come up with such a difficult pshat? Lefi shepiresh b'matnitin, because Rashi explained in the Mishnah, shemen dagim, hainu kirve dagim shenimochu. Rashi explained in the Mishnah that when it says shemen dagim, that's what we mentioned, kirve dagim, fish insides that are melted. V'nir'el Rabbeinu Tam, no. The shemen dagim, hainu shemen sheba me'eno shel dag. It's oil that they squeeze from the eye of the fish. How do I know that you could squeeze oil from fish eyes? Kida'amar ba'mocheret ha'sefina. Right, the Gemara over there talks about some big fish that Rabbi Barchana saw, and it says, Nagdu migalgal tada'ina, from his eyeball, telat me'a garve mishcha. 300 barrels of oil.
From one eye?
Yeah, it was a big fish.
It's not.
That's a big window.
Ubeshemen dagim, modera bronde de shari be'ineh. The Mishnah is talking shemen dagim that you squeeze from the eye. It was never a solid. That's mutar be'ineh. Everybody agrees. The mahloket is by when you have kirveh dagim shenimahu. That's the question. Okay. What? Okay. Tanya, we learned.
One case said that Rabbanah doesn't argue on Shemin Dagim, he only argues on regular halif.
He said beferush both. He says both
You
beferush.
have to add to both?
Yeah. But he's not, he says kirveh dagim, not shemen dagim. Okay. Okay, I didn't see it. We could look after. Let's see. Tanya Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar Omer, Kol hayotze min ha'etz. Now this is guys very complicated. Tanya Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar Omer, Kol hayotze min ha'etz, en bo mishum shalosh al shalosh. What is shalosh al shalosh? Now the first rule you got to know is shalosh al shalosh is etzba'ot. And shelosha is tefahim. Because the Gemara doesn't always bother telling you that. Right? Because shalosh is lashon nekeva. Right? So shalosh is nofel on etzba'ot. Whereas shelosha is lashon zachar. And that's a lashon nofel on tefahim. Lashon zachar. Good. So Tanya, now we have like this. You have shalosh al shalosh is a beged. Why is it a beged? What could you do with a piece of fabric that's this big? What? No. You use it to patch. Right? There's a hole in the clothing, put a patch. Right? That's shalosh al shalosh. Shalosh al shalosha you could use for lots of things. Right? 3 tefahim by 3 tefahim, that's significant. So we say, Tanya, Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar Omer, Kol hayotze min ha'etz. Anything that comes from a tree, I don't know exactly what these other things are. Rashi says, Kemo, kanvus v'tzemer gefen. So he doesn't really mean that it's a etz milashon bore peri ha'etz. It means it grows from the ground type of thing, right? Canvas. Cannabis. You're thinking about pot.
That's what I think.
No, canvas. They're related, but it's what's it called? Canvas is canvas. Canvas. You know canvas? Canvas sneakers? Okay. They go from canvas. So, kol hayotze min ha'etz, anything that grows from the ground, en bo mishum shalosh al shalosh. It's not mekabel tumat begadim as shalosh al shalosh etzba'ot. Umisachechim bo, and you can use it for schach. Chutz mi pishtan, except for linen. Amar Abaye says, Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar, Vetana deber b'Ishmael, Amru davar echad. They both hold the same thing. Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar hada amaran. This is what we said. Tana de Berbi Ishmael Maihi. What does he say? Tetana de Berbi Ishmael. Ho'il v'ne'emru b'Torah begadim b'Torah stam. In many places the Torah uses the term beged. Uparat lecha hakatuv be'echad mehem. And in one place the Torah explained to you that beged means tzemer upishtim, wool and linen, ma lehalan. Just like over there, tzemer upishtim, it means wool and linen. Afkol, so too every time the Torah says beged, tzemer upishtim, it means wool and linen. Look at Rashi. Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar v'tana de Rabbi Ishmael. Amru davar echad temehei chateti. Rabbi Shimon lema'oteh she'ar begadim mitumah. Where's Rabbi Shimon who says kol hayotze min ha'etz is not mekabel tumah? Where's he going to learn it from? Ilav di'it lehad de Tana Rabbi Ishmael. He must hold of the Tana de Rabbi Ishmael. So therefore, hilkach yotze min ha'etz lav davka. It sounds like he's saying yotze min ha'etz is not mekabel tumah. But if I have goat's hair, if I have camel hair, it is mekabel tumah. It's not true. Camel hair and goat's hair is also not mekabel tumah, because that's not tzemer. Hey, he was talking about common fabrics, cotton and canvas. Be'enachinami. Alpaca or some other exotic fiber is also not mekabel tumah. It's not lav davka yotze min ha'etz. Rashi again. Ve'ilkach yotze min lav davka nakad. Du adin lenotza shel izim. Goat's hair. They call midi de lav tzemer upishtim. Who? The aidi de nakat yotze min ha'etz lenyan sukkah legabe sukkah. I can't say goat's hair. Goat's hair is nakat de gidulo min nakat min haaretz, right? So it's no good. So nakat yotze min ha'etz lenyan tumah. He said about tumah. Be'enachinam. He's saying there's only two things that are mekabel tumah bitor begadim. What are they? Wool and linen. And where does he learn it from? Like this. Ho'il v'ne'emru begadim Rashi. Ho'il v'ne'emru begadim b'Torah stam. Kegon betum'at sheratzim. V'tum'at met. Right? It's tichtiv betum'at sheratzim. Or beged or or. Ubemet it says v'kol beged v'kol kli or. What type of beged is that? V'chem b'shchevat zera. V'chol beged v'chol or. Asher yalav shechvat zera. Ubetzitzit it says al kafei begdehem. So we're going to learn all these places where it says beged from Negaim, where it says beged semer or beged pishtim. Uparat lecha katuv be'echad mehem betumat Negaim. Kalal techila. In the beginning it said general, right? It says begadim. Ve'achar kach ve'ubeged ki yeh bo nega tzarat, right? Ve'achar kach parat. It says ve'habeged ki yeh bo nega tzarat klal. Ve'beged semer prat. That's a detail. It's telling you. So we say, whenever you have a klal and a prat, what do we say? Not klalu pratu klal. Mi klalu prat, mi pratu klal, klalu pratu klal. Those are three midot. Klalu prat, we say, klalu prat en lecha bechlal elamashe befrat. The prat came to define the klal. The only thing included is these two things. So if you would have had a prat alone, you would say it's a binyan av. Anything that's like this, include many things. But now that you have a klal and then the prat is coming to be mima'et everything else. Everything that would have been in the klal is mitma'et. That's what's coming out, exactly. Beged, everything. Beged semer, beged pishtim is the prat. It excluded everything else besides for semer upishtim. Now wait, then we got to learn everything from there. Right, Semed Prat Av Kol Begadim Astumim. Not only that, Yalfinan B'ma Matzinu. Now we make a binyan Av, just like Beged that it says by Tzarat is Beged Semed and Beged Pishtim. So too, everywhere in the Torah that it says Beged is Semed Upishtim. Ma lahalan Semed Upishtim. Av Kol Semed Upishtim. So according to Abaye, there is no tum'ah by anything. By any tum'ah, not by shiratzim, not by shechvat zera, not by tumat met, by any fabric besides for tzemer upishtim. Right? And we learned that from Negaim. Rava says, I don't think so. Shelosha al shelosha b'shar begadim ika benayu. Rava says, how come when Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar said it, he said, en bo mishum shalosh al shalosh. 3 by 3 etzba'ot. Why say that? Say en ba'im tumah. Must be that only that smaller size is not included in tum'ah by other things. But the biggest sizes, shelosha tefahim, is included in tum'ah even in other fabrics. So ka'in, that's big, tameh mikabel tumat met. Right. So that's the difference between Tana de Rabbi Ishmael says across the Torah, it's all the same. Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar is not like Tana de Rabbi Ishmael. He's arguing. He's saying certain things no, certain things yes. We'll see how. Says the Gemara, the Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar itle. He's going to say it's tameh. Letan de Rabbi Ishmael letle. The kule alma mihat. All the Tanaim, according to Abaya and Rava, shalosh al shalosh betzemer upishtim metameh benega'im. Everybody agrees that 3 by 3 is tameh. Minalan, how do I know that 3 by 3 is bichlal considered a beged? Maybe a patch is not considered a beged bichlal. Maybe a beged is your shirt. Not anything small. Tanya, we learned beged and liela beged. When it says beged, maybe it has to be a whole beged. Rashi, beged and liela ihave ketiv benega'im beged and li demetame benega'im ela beged shalem. And maybe it has to be a whole beged. Shalosh al shalosh minayin. How do I know that 3 by 3, which is big enough, 3 etzba'ot by 3 etzba'ot, which is big enough to be a patch? Why do I call that a beged? Talmud lomar veha beged. It says veha beged. It's a ribui. Could have said beged. The fact that it says veha beged kiye bo nega tzara'at. Veha beged is coming to include even more than a regular beged, even 3 etzba'ot by 3 etzba'ot. Says the Gemara, ve'ema l'rabot shelosha al shelosha. Maybe it's coming. I remember doing this when I was. What's the difference? Shalosh. I was going crazy. The ema l'rabot shelosha al shelosha. Maybe it's coming to include 3 tefahim by 3 tefahim, which is useful, much more useful than a what's it called? Lav kal v'chomeru. What? Shelosha al shelosha is the kal v'chomer. What's the kal v'chomer? Hashta sheti ve'erev metameh. It says by negaim. Negaim is a hidush. Negaim, you can have tzara'at even on the string, even on the yarn, on the sheti string, on the erev. It's openly in the Torah, right? O bishti, him. O hasheti o ha'erev. Even in the threads, you could already have the tum'ah. So he's going to say, hashta sheti va'erev metameh shelosha al shelosha mibaya. If strings could be tameh, certainly 3 by 3, certainly sheloshat vahim by sheloshat vahim. Ihachi shalosh al shalosh nami leiti b'kav homer. If you're making a kav homer 3, its mouth is also bigger. Ela, no, you can't say that. Why? Because there's like a pircha. Shelosha al shelosha tehazu ben la'ashirim ben la'aniyim ati b'kal v'homer. Shalosh al shalosh. La'aniyim hu dehazyan. La'ashirim lo hazyan. Lo ati b'kal v'homer. Says when I have sheti or erev works for aniyim and it works for ashirim. Everybody weaves clothes with sheti and erev.
Any size also.
Whatever it is, but everybody uses it. Memela. So that's mikabel tuma. I'll make a kal v'chomer if sheti va'erev, which is just string, is mikabel tuma. Koshken shalosh al shalosh. But if I try and make the same kal v'chomer to shalosh al shalosh to 3 etzba'ot by 3 etzba'ot, I'll say no. Ikal mifrach. Ma l'sheti va'erev sheken hazu ben la'aniyim ben la'ashirim. Tomar b'shalosh al shalosh the la'aniyim hazu la'ashirim lo hazu. Rich people, they don't patch their clothes; they give it to the ani.
Yeah, but I would say that nonetheless it has a din of beged. The chicken that has no din beged. It doesn't have a din beged to the ashir, but it has a din beged la'ani. It has be'etzim a din beged.
Who said?
I mean,
Who said that the criteria? First of all, a din beged. Who said it has a din beged? Where am I learning din beged from?
Now later on when it discusses the Gabim, it says, Gimel,
Yeah.
is it a beggar?
That's all coming after we pulled this off.
We don't know yet it's bigger.
That's all after this. Right now, I don't know what a beged is. Maybe patches are not begadim. Right? Or maybe legabe muksa. By the way, the shalosh al shalosh is muksa for the ashir. Right? That's the case of muksa la'aniyim, muksa la'ashirim. So it's not 100% the din beged.
So why does it matter whether it's ani or ashir? Once I have sheti va'erev, all cases should be tameh.
No, because sheti va'erev aniyim and ashirim use. You're going to tell me that something that's only a beged for some people. I don't know that there's such a din, that there's something that's useful for some people. Maybe we're only mikabel tuma, something that everybody considers useful. Like shlosha al shelosha. Rashi. Le'ashirim lo hazyan. En makpidim la'tzniya. And the ashir doesn't put away a small swatch of beged. Ubetulim evatli lehu. They throw it away. Lo atyam bekal v'chomer. Lo ati bekal v'chomer. So therefore, I need veha beged to include what? Shalosh al shalosh. Shalosh al shalosh. I don't need why? Kal v'chomer from sheti va'erev. Veha beged is coming to include shalosh al shalosh. Ta'ama de katve kra. Halo katve kra. Lo gamrin bekal v'chomer. That's Rashi says b'nihuta. Look at Rashi. V'ta'ama de katve kra. Maskana de pirusha de multa. It's not a question. It's the end of our explanation. Ub'nihuta. Kilomar. Hilkach. Therefore, ta'ama, the reason why shalosh al shalosh etzba'ot is included. De katve kra. Ve'abeged l'ribuyinu to include it. Hilkach. Mitmu. That's why they become tameh. Halo rabinu. If the Torah wouldn't include them, lo mitmu wouldn't become tameh. Ve'ema l'rabot shelosha al shelosha b'shar begadim. Maybe I should include ve'abeged shelosha al shelosha, not of tzemer and pishtim, but of kanvus and tzemer gefen. Let's leave shalosh al shalosh out. Why? Because that's only good for aniyim. And we'll take the ribui that we have, and we'll continue on the same line of big begadim, and be mitameh ka'in. Be mitameh kanvus. Why are we only staying by tzemer upishtim? Amar kera beged tzemer upishtim. Beged tzemer upishtim in midi achrini lo. Only tzemer upishtim is tameh, nothing else. Wow.
We know the Gemara made a cloud to tell me those specifics. Gemara made a cloud practice to tell me those. You want to say that the rule of the habeg should be musif others also.
Let's see. Okay, let's see Rashi. Ve'ema l'rabot shelosha al shlosha b'shar begadim. Ve'shalosh al shalosh b'tzemer upishtim. Mitmu mikal v'chomer. How's it going to be from the kal v'chomer? I don't know. Ve'hai ribuya l'shlosha al shlosha atya al shar begadim. Tosfot doesn't like that. Ve'em l'rabot shelosha al shlosha b'shar begadim. Pirush b'kuntrus Rashi says, aval shalosh al shalosh b'tzemer upishtim ati b'kal v'chomer. Ve'lo nehira. So it doesn't make sense. The ha'amram we said kiven de lo hazi la'aniyim v'la'ashirim lo ati b'kal v'chomer. The kal v'chomer doesn't work. V'nir'eh lefaresh da'achi parich. Ve'em l'rabot shalosha al shalosha pirush. Shenarbe shelosha al shelosha b'shar begadim. Teha leka mi'uta lema'otinu. There's nothing excluding them. V'tzemer upishtim ati lema'ote she'ar begadim mi shalosh al shalosh. Maybe it's only coming to exclude other begadim from shalosh al shalosh. Di'i lav tzemer upishtim have marbinan bechol begadim. I would include all clothing from vehabeged, even shalosh al shalosh. Dikiven dekra stam aktiv, since the pasuk is just a ribui, I'll include everything. So what does the Gemara answer? So the Gemara says, beged Tzemer Amar Kra Beged Tzemer Upishtim. Beged Tzemer Upishtim in midi achrini lo. So continue in Tosfot. Umeshani Tzemer Upishtim Ketiv. Before we go on, let's see Rashi. Amar Kra Beged Tzemer Prat Ahar Klal Lemema Da'afilu Gadol Tishar Minim Lo Metmu B'Negayim. He's saying it's a Prat Klal, nothing is included. So the Gemara says, Beged Tzemer Upishtim in midachrim ve'ema ki emut mi shalosh al shalosh. Maybe that mi'ut is only by shalosh al shalosh. Aval shlosha al shalosha mitma will be tameh all over, even by other begadim. Tere mi'utek tivi. It says twice Beged Tzemer Upishtim. It says Beged Tzemer o Beged Pishtim. Rashi Tere mi'utek tivi. Tere zimne ketivi Beged Tzemer Upishtim. Zo Torah neged tzarat Beged Tzemer Upishtim. If you look on the side, if you have the Pesukim, you have Yud Gimel Mem Zayin and Yud Gimel Nun Tet. Meaning in the beginning of the business of Tzarat Begadim, it says Va'beged Kiye Bo Neged Tzarat Be'Beged Tzemer O Be'Beged Pishtim. That's one. And at the end it goes back and it's Kolel Zo Torah Neged Tzarat Beged Tzemer O Pishtim. So I have two mi'utim. One is coming to exclude Shelosha al Shelosha from Sha'ar Begadim, and one is coming to exclude Shalosh al Shalosh from Sha'ar Begadim. Okay. Tere mi'ut ektivi, Beged Tzemer o Beged Pishtim. Hal mishalosh al shalosh v'hal mi'ote mishlosha al shalosha. So far, so good. So now it comes out, according to what we learned till now, at least Tana de Berbi Ishmael, we have a pasuk by Tzaraat that teaches us that Tzemer Upishtim is Tameh, Ben B'Shalosh al Shalosh, which we learn from Ve'habeged, Ben B'Shlosha al Shalosha, we learn from a Kal V'Chomer, and we will ma'et She'ar Begadim from small begadim because it says Beged Tzemer Upishtim, and big begadim because it says again Beged Tzemer Upishtim. Two mi'utim, one for small, one for big. Alright, so it comes out. Tzemer Upishtim is tameh across the board. Non-Tzemer Upishtim is not tameh across the board. Period. Right? It is tameh. Ve'habeged is marbeh. Marbeh shalosh al shalosh. Ul Rava de Amar shelosha al shelosha b'shar begadim ika benayu. Rava who says that when you have a big beged, right? A big beged of other begadim of kanvus tzemer gefen, it is mekabel tuma kohen terbi Shimon ben Elazar. Letana de Berbi Ishmael itle Bishmon ben Elazar itle. Letana de Berbi Ishmael letle shelosha al shelosha b'shar begadim minale. Where's he going to learn it from? Look in Rashi. Minale l'Rabbi Shimon shum tuma b'shar begadim. Ho'il ushar begadim hasetumim lemedim hem min mefurash. Meaning, if he doesn't hold like Rabbi Tana de Berbi Ishmael, the whole thing doesn't start. Right? How is he going to exclude these other clothing from the smaller tumah? If it says by shechvat zera ve'habeged, right? I'll say that habeged means everything. How come you're assuming that on the smaller kelim it's only shalosh al shalosh? Clearly, it's only tzemer upishtim. Sorry, clearly because you're learning from negaim. So if you're learning from negaim, learn everything. Why are you only learning from negaim that it's tzemer upishtim by the small begadim, and by the big begadim you're saying it's everything? Right? How do you differentiate? Hazal, but I know the Sivara, but we don't write the Torah itself. I need a ribui. It says one thing. It says beged, right?
Beged is a beged that's used.
1 second. You could say whatever you want, because first of all, you're going to tell me. Rava says shalosh al shalosh is tameh by all the other tumot. Only tzemer upishtim. But if it's made from kain, it's not mikabel tumah. It says beged. How are you learning some things yes, some things no? Where? By negaim.
No,
Where does it say that? By negaim.
Right.
Okay, so it means that you're learning sha'ar tumot from negaim, right? You're equating them. You're saying if it says beged here and it means semer upishtim, it must mean semer upishtim also when it says beged over there. So you're taking the limud from there. If you're taking the limud from there, so take the limud. Don't add in new things over here.
why do I have to take it for size also? I can take it for...
You can't, it's not a pick and choose item. Who told you to come here? It's a shop, supermarket. Give me 2 of these or 1 of those. Either you're learning or you're not learning.
I need to have a shape.
If you're learning from this, so take the whole thing. If you're not learning from there, you can. The same sivara that this is good for aniyim and ashirim, and this is not, applies by negaim. Over there you didn't use it. Over here you use it. Who told you? Because you woke up on the other side of the bed today?
No, because aniyim and ashirim can use the sheti v'ayim.
We understand that sivara. Did that sivara apply by negaim?
Yes.
Yes, but you didn't use it. And now over here you're using it. Says the Gemara, Minale, Nafkale me'o beged. Have a special ribui. O beged. The Tanya, beged en liela beged. A whole beged. Shelosha al shelosha. 3 by 3. Bish'ar begadim. By other clothes. Minayin, how do I know that it's mekabel tuma? Talmud lomar. O beged. Rashi says the Tanya lo garsin. Di madnita hi hecha palig ale abaye. Ve'amar miv'ile. Has to be that Rava learned it himself. Right? L'shalosh al shalosh. Hatani tana behedye. Shalosh shelosha al shelosha. Bish'ar begedim minayin. Ela dirasha deravahu. Rava made a dirasha that shelosha al shelosha bish'ar begedim is included from o beged. Ve'abaye. Hi, o beged my avidle. What does he do with it? Mi ba'ile lerabot shalosh al shalosh bishar betzemer upishtim de metame bishlatzim. How do I know that it's metame bishlatzim? It's from o beged, included by other tumot. Verava, no.
So why can't I learn that from all the other tumot?
Shlatzim means all other tumot.
Just that's what
Verava. Why don't I need all beged for that? Gali rahmana gabe negaim. The Torah told me my negaim shalosh al shalosh when it said veha beged, and memela I learn everything else. Hu adin l'shratzim. Ve'abaye no ikal mifrach mal negaim sheken sheti va'erev tameh bahem. Abaye says no, you can't equate shratzim to other things. Why? Because negaim even strings. No, nothing else has strings. Verava ve'idach isal kach daitach negaim hamiri lichtov ramna gabe shratzim v'leitu negaim minayo. Okay, we'll continue all this tomorrow. Be'ezat Hashem. This is tomorrow's daf. 2 pages. Who knows if we're going to be here tomorrow? Okay, Be'ezat Hashem, we'll be here. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen v'amen. Everybody have a safe day. Tonight, I don't know. We don't know if the building's going to be open or not. Be'ezat Hashem, if the building is open, I'll... 8:15.
Oh, I pushed it off.